everybody crazy?
Footsteps run through the snow in heavy pursuit of the Rohkar raider that they had just been fighting. After having downed 2 of his fellows, the third ran, being chased by Dan, Axel, Huckleberry, and Sula. As he runs, he trips, an arrow screaming for his head. The man takes serious damage and is prone on the floor. There is a huge clang of pots and pans to the south as you approach the lodge. And everyone's going to start by rolling initiative as I switch the maps over.
Ooh, ah, fuck, I hit my knee.
That's what she said.
Oh, well.
Okay.
The knee part?
Oops.
Or the front part?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Is this gonna be a reoccurring thing?
Okay. Oh, goodness. Okay.
It's everyone, dude.
So, it is pretty dark.
What, the natural one?
Yes, we always get them.
So, it's pretty dark. I'm actually going to grab a few lights and shed them around because it's early morning. You won't be able to see inside the lodge. Also ignore the general.
What was the status of my lantern? What was the status of my lantern? Forget.
Didn't you put it down?
For convenience sake, let's just say you picked it up when we ran away.
No, because then Dan would be much further behind.
We can see inside the lodge.
Oh my god.
What
You
the
can see
heck?
inside the lodge, there's somebody there.
Well, you can see through the windows.
It's coming in through the window. Of course.
What?
There's a man there. Quickly, Sula!
I see nothing.
You don't see the man?
Nah, I see nothing, dude. Oh!
Alright.
It's getting better. Oh my god.
2 people. Oh no. That looks like a boss. A bit more. Dang, Zeno.
Nope.
Zeno, if you put them right next to the thing itself, it shouldn't be able to shine in. It should only be able to shine out, right?
That's a good point. Here, let me
Let the light
zoom
shine.
out.
Like right next to the house.
So, I'll try what
the light
I'll try what
shine
Axel
in.
said.
Yeah, physics. Yeah.
Getting physics up in this bitch.
Science!
Science, my dear John Doe.
I see
Well,
something in
you
there.
can kind of see, but you know what? I think if you get rid of this one light that's right by the corner, it should be fine. Yeah.
A little closer. There we go.
I'll go back to 100%.
Okay, so the arrow hit him, right?
Yes, there was a
Dealing critical amounts of damage.
is a crossbow bolt, and he seems to have tripped. And then there was a bunch of noise right around here. Let's put this right there. Yeah. Put one right there. Wow, that looks really
Okay.
creepy. And really abstract.
Where?
Just the whole building.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. And I have the initiative from all of you.
I still have full spells per day.
You are not faster
I
as a
just woke up,
fox.
right?
Plus, it takes you a turn to switch back, I think. So you weren't a fox to begin with.
Did Dan give me his? There it is.
I did. It's lag.
78. That's impressive. Nice roll.
Yeah. Don't worry, I'll carry you guys.
And you guys were running for just about 10 seconds. Did Dunworth give me his? There it is. Wow.
Yep.
Here's
There it is.
Wow.
What a crappy roll, though. Excellent.
Yeah, Jelly, do it again.
Why don't you get a natural salesman, man?
You need it. Sometimes you just gotta roll the D1000s.
Wait a second, there's something wrong.
What?
My initiative is -1, but my dex, how do you say, the mod is 4 on the sheet. So,
That is because you were affected by frostbite and cold. However, you no longer
Oh.
are, so it should be the +4.
so 22.
Okay, I will change yours to 22.
Almost, Uncle Jelly, almost.
Dang. Temperature. iPhone needs to cool down before you can use it. Wow. I guess maybe it's because it's right on top of the laptop. Let's see if I can get the
See,
camera.
Oh, I should have saved that
Yeah, you
crit.
should have saved that max damage. That's okay. So you guys were running for about 10 seconds. This guy tripped right there, so he is flat-footed. Let me see if I can do the effects now. Sweet, that's working. Yay, it's working. And Huckleberry is up next.
So wait, are we treating this as in combat right now?
We are
or...
in combat right now. Huckleberry is still raging. The guy is a human.
Okay.
Huckleberry's first.
Remember, you can only rage for a certain number of turns per day.
Zeno,
What?
are we supposed to see all of these?
Yes, because they'll be coming out
Are
soon
we supposed
anyway.
to see? Okay, wrong core. Why does this one look
All the
different?
shadows is glitching out.
Oh, you have one that says Raiders. All the rest are Raider.
I'm gonna zoom out.
Like all the rest is
Oh,
all the rest.
oh,
There's
that's
only
because
one Raider for wrong.
The
Rohkar.
one that was...
Whereas
These are all individuals. That other guy is part of a group. Obviously. He's more than one.
mm-hmm. Obvious. Yeah, makes sense.
He's more than the sum
Oh,
of his parts.
there we are. Okay, I'm getting. All right, so I'm gonna charge you.
Yep.
I can charge from there.
Joey hits me with his elbow on the way by. Does 2 damage. I die.
Murders Dan instantly.
So
Why is Dan leading the way? Anybody?
go ahead, run up and do your charge.
Okay.
Maybe because I'm the...
This one.
Well, you have to move first.
Axel, we'll go into the house. Straight up.
Weird.
Hey, it's not your move.
There we go.
You're a phony.
And since he is flat on the ground, Huckleberry
Oh god,
runs up
I feel bad for
and
this.
slams her axe into his back and crushes his spine.
Oh God! Why am I so brutal?
You don't want to be brutal?
'Cause
You
you're
make a
raging.
thin cut that he slowly bleeds out of very quickly.
Slowly bleeds out very quickly.
Yep.
What? Like anime style. You know where it's like.
Yeah.
Dan looks away. Would you like to do anything else?
I'm good. I'll just laugh maniacally.
Maniacally is the thing you can do.
No, actually no.
No,
I'm not going.
this gnome person's kind of starting to grow on me.
The door bursts open, shedding light into everything.
There they are. Get them.
And Sula is up. You hear, what's going on out here?
Oh god. I'm most certainly gonna die before it comes my turn.
Roger, 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 Roger. You know you don't like my Star Wars references.
See, every time I hear Roger, Roger, I think that it's a airplane reference. Roger, Roger. What's your vector, Victor? You have clearance, Clarence. It is Sulatrix' turn, John Doe. And welcome John Doe to the table playing Sulatrix in place of Sibo. Yes.
Well,
Oh
thank
yeah, I
you.
completely forgot.
Who will be
We're not
Sibo
very
next
good
time?
at this because last time we didn't. Vote for the next SIBO.
Vote for the next
Yeah.
Sulatrix in the comments. It could be
Well,
you.
we should
It
just start
probably
That's
calling.
what I meant.
We should just start calling Sulatrix the guest character.
Special guest, John Doe.
Yeah. Well. Dun 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 dun.
So this is a large
Wait,
wooden
did
structure.
we roll the intro yet? Everybody.
It is
crazy?
John Doe's turn, but
Everybody
this
crazy.
is a large wooden structure. It's still early morning, so there is. It's a little past early morning. There's light starting to be shed out. You can see through the windows, but not very well, as you can tell. I could actually just give you guys a large light radius and get rid of all these floating lights around. But anyway.
Well, I mean, the floating lights are only for what's it called? For like, because it's getting morning-ish.
Yeah. There are piles of logs that act as difficult terrain. There's a pretty much frozen over well to the north. And the two double doors on the main entrance, which the main entrance is covered in pots and pans right now, all connected by a string, is open, and there's a raider standing there. Sula knows this place as the High Sentinel Lodge. Dan may have heard about it.
Sula, do you know what this
I may have
place
heard
is?
about this place.
Well, go on, Dan.
Oh. I think it's the High Raiders Lodge.
I see.
You're welcome.
Not much of a lodge now with all these pots and pans completely covering up it.
No,
I think I'll ask Sula if she can confirm this
there's
story.
only pots and pans on this entrance right here.
Welcome.
It's the pans are right here. That's it.
So it's my turn?
Yes, it is
It's
your
my
turn.
Mm-hmm.
I can move 30 feet, right?
Yes, which is 5 squares. Diagonals. Every other diagonal counts as 2.
Careful though, they have 4 people going after you.
And we already have all of our weapons out and everything. Like, my hands are still burning and Sula's bow is still out, right?
Yep.
Mm.
Oh my god.
I'll move here.
Okay.
I wonder what it would feel like if you gave yourself a thingy with burning hands.
Can I do anything else?
You still have a standard action.
Actually,
Yeah.
go stealth and then attack.
She can only go stealth if she moves at half speed.
Oh. Damn it, Sula.
Can I focus?
You can make an attack against someone who hasn't moved this turn and get your sneak attack because you are acting before them and they are therefore caught unawares. But this only applies to the first turn.
Do it, John Doe. I mean, Sula.
What spells did I prepare to? Oh.
Can I skip my action and do it another time?
You can.
This
Since you've already moved, you can't hold your turn, but you can prepare an action. Like, I want to do this when this happens.
okay.
So what is
I
the
wanna
action?
ready my arrow and shoot when someone crosses the door.
Alright, so Sula prepares an arrow
How do you-
for the
how do
first
you
guy to
mark-
walk through.
How do you mark do the little ping thing on the map?
You hold down the you hold down your mouse button with your pointer.
I see.
Woo!
So that door. Got it.
Okay.
What's that over there? Who's that Pokemon?
This guy gets up, gets his bow out, walks outside. You can go ahead and fire your ready to action.
Okay. So what did I do?
You roll, click your longbow button.
Okay.
And change your name.
Oh.
Change your name to Sula when you get a chance.
It's okay because it was John Doe that fired it.
John Doe. Like John Doe comes down from the heavens. I've got this, guys. Later.
Yeah. Much better.
Sula fires an arrow as he
Does it count
comes
as?
past.
Oh, it doesn't count
He
as stealth for some reason.
stumbles and moves downward a little bit, and looks like he's
That's all.
preparing his longbow. Short bow. Short bow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This guy comes out. He goes,
17.
Greg's dead.
Oh god.
Men to arms.
Poor Greg.
Dang it, why do we have to kill Bird? Of all people, why
Why do
Bird?
we have to kill Bird?
Zeno, why my attack is -1?
Because with a bow, if you have a minus to your strength, then it takes it out of your damage roll.
I see. Okay.
That bastard set
So
up
what?
our, that bastard set off the crossbow trap. That idiot. And he doesn't get a turn, he's dead. So Dan's up.
Oh, that's who it was.
Wait, they're all dead?
Crossbow trap.
No, just this guy.
No, they're not dead.
Here.
The one,
I'll even prove it to you.
just Greg.
Womp. Greg's dead.
Oh, it's people's turns. Okay.
Oh, Greg.
This is not
let's see.
flat-footed. He's just...
Flare has a 1, 2. Wait, when you're counting diagonal, how do you do that? 1, 2.
Same as before. Every other diagonal counts as 2.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Let's see. If I go in melee, I'm gonna die. I'm at 2 hit points. So I'll just... Can I cast Flare?
You best
Let's
stay
see.
with me
1,
for this one, Dan.
2, 3, 4, 5. So I can cast Flare here,
Yes, you can.
right? And it has a radius. How much radius does it have?
Are you asking me?
Doesn't seem to say anything about a radius.
There definitely should be a radius to flare.
Range.
There's
Effect.
this player.
Duration.
Suddenly daytime on the East Coast.
There is a daylight spell.
Ah,
Cantrip Burst of Light.
Evil
If
man.
you cause burst in front of some creature. This is a cantrip? Anyways. Creatures dazzled for 1 minute unless it makes a successful forward to save. Sightless creatures while they're down. Okay.
Dazzles one
Whatever.
creature.
No. You cause light to burst in front of a creature. The creature is dazzled for 1 minute unless it makes a successful fortitude
Front
save.
of a single creature. That creature is dazzled for 1 minute.
Okay. So
So
then,
pick someone to daze.
this guy then.
Okay, go ahead and use your flare. And it is a range attack roll. Wait, no it's not. I have to roll fortitude against that. You...
It says flare is a cantrip.
Yes, flare is a cantrip. It's a level 0.
It's not a cantrip for me.
It is for
Whatever.
bards. You cast flare. You cast flare forward, bursting in front of the guy's eyes. He pulls his hood down at the last second, shielding himself, and pulls the hood back up revealing that he is undazed. Do you want to do anything else with your turn?
Can I chuck an axe?
No. Daze was a standard.
Okay. Damn! I don't think I can get it. I'm not in the best of health.
I'm back. I had to poop really bad.
Missed you.
Damn! I don't think I can get in. I'm not in the best of health.
This guy also takes out a short bow.
I don't think getting in is our problem right now.
Axel, it is your turn.
Which is it, like half health?
Axel is going to kind of move forward with his hands blazing, kind of pushing Dan to the side a little.
Dan
He,
takes 2 points of
then,
non-lethal burn damage.
God damn
I'm
it.
kidding.
And then dies. He then stares intently at the 2 guards over here, and is going to use a rapid shot that
Full
will
round
hit.
action,
if
can't move and rapid
The main
shot.
focus will be. Ah, man. Alright, well then he'll just fire full bolts at the first guy, because I keep forgetting that I can't use rapid shot and move at the same time. And he will fire his
Okay.
soul bolts
How's the gas down?
in an awesome manner. It wasn't on cooldown.
Axel, Axel runs
a-
forward. His hands
it has a
glow.
1 second
What is it?
cooldown.
Blue or yellow? What's the color of my attack? Blue
Blue.
or yellow? Sorry.
I completely forgot.
Double
I
X's
think it was
yellow,
yellow.
from episode 1 is fantastic. So he fires a blue crescent that slices the man's arm off, and he passes out.
Is it blue or yellow?
Oh, alright.
Clunk.
That was convenient.
And at the top of the turn, it's Huckleberry.
They're not so tough.
The guy next to
Huckle.
him goes,
Wait, no.
"Holy!" What?
Shouldn't it be Huckleberry by now?
Oh, that's true.
Keep changing the vowels around. Hackberry.
Am I still raging?
Huckleberry.
Yes, you are still
What?
raging.
What's so funny?
Your name changed again.
Maybe I shouldn't have moved so close to the steaming milk.
Alright. So I'll do another charge attack at this dude.
Because all you have to do is
Can't
charge and move, charge and move.
All I gotta do.
I can't manage to get in.
Do we not have healing surges? Or is that for a
That's a
character
4th
specific
edition.
kind of thing?
That's a 4th edition thing. You charge the minimum 20 squares.
Zeno?
No, you have to attack from the closest one possible, so it's this one. You charge the
Oh.
minimum 9 squares, cleave him in the torso, and he falls.
Ooh, more dinner. More dinner.
This guy friggin' disappears from the doorway.
Oh, it's going
Oh, Steven, just you and me like, oh good.
Roll a perception check. Actually, you just hear him screaming and banging.
Kinky.
Sula's turn.
Maybe there's someone in here he's calling for. Like a boss
I
of
can't really
sorts.
make out what he's... Dan, now is not time for your sarcastic humor.
Not being sarcastic. I'm breaking the fourth.
Breaking the 4th what? John Doe, it is Sulatrix's turn.
Axel just kind of stares at Dan a bit, and his hands start to glow a bit brighter.
John Doe.
John Doe?
Dude,
So... I think I read another arrow and I save it for later.
You can save your entire turn for later, or you can ready another arrow for anything you want. Like a specific trigger.
Okay, I wanna save my entire turn.
Okay. So Sula holds her turn.
Dude, John Doe knows all these things that I didn't even consider that you could do. Yeah?
One of the guys turns and fires an arrow at Sulatrix. Wow. Nice crit, dude. He
Oh, Sula dead.
hit Sula just north of her heart for 4 damage.
Oh.
You are exactly at 0. Now, this means you are staggered. That means you can only take 1 move action or 1 standard action per turn, but you are not dying.
Mm-hmm. How bad is this guy that shot me?
He is looking in good health.
In the guy
Oh wait,
behind
no,
me.
the one that shot you is the one that you shot coming through, so he is not looking great.
And the guy behind me.
The guy behind him,
Yo,
he is the guy behind. This is the one that shot you.
Oh, okay.
Would you
I
like to?
missed my chance to be like, Sula.
Would you like to take your turn?
No, I want to know how is this guy?
That guy
Does,
looks
does
in.
he have does he has a bow? A bow?
They both have bows.
Okay. Let me plan this. Let me plan.
Well, would you like
Go
to?
stealth.
I want to take my turn. I'm gonna take my turn and move. 1, 2,
Remember, you can
3.
only move or fire. You can't do both.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
Here.
So your turn will be moved, and it is Dan's turn.
Man, that arrow hurts.
Right?
Sula, are you alright?
Yes.
She can't speak because she's staggered.
Sula, you still have that health potion, I believe,
Do I?
that you can take. Yes.
Yeah, you two are the only ones that have them.
It is.
No, I don't have.
It's not in your
I'm looking
sheet
at
or
the-
anything, but you do have one.
Oh.
And Dan
I'm
is
looking
up.
at my... Yes, I'm looking at my page thing. To see what the range of the hammer is.
Okay.
20.
Can I use it?
Can you use what?
The range of my hammer is 1d20.
Potion.
The potion would be a move
No.
action to take out, and a move action to take out, and a move action to consume.
Okay.
There's not much useful I can do with my turn. At this point, I'm very useless.
You can.
Well, for the good of the island, you could
I was
take
thinking of trying to light the house on
Sula's
fire.
health potion and give it to her.
You want to try to light the entire lodge on fire?
Well, that's one thing I could do. I'm just thinking, what can I possibly do?
You could heal Sula if you wanted.
You can take out her healing potion and feed it to her.
It'll
Shove it in her mouth.
It's happened before.
Who does that? While
Okay,
raging.
so
Okay, so
Dan-
then double X is now floating in midair.
Dan reaches for Sula's potion. Does she try to stop him?
Sula says, Dada, honey, mind your hands.
I can't seem to find it, Sula.
Axel is being a bit more disappointed in his company that he is keeping and just kind of looks towards the
God.
raging gnome.
I just get caught up in the moment. It's not my character.
Dan
Well, you
takes
haven't said that you're not in character yet.
Dan takes
haven't-
Sula's potion, and he is careful with his hands because that's Dan's character. And he
Yes.
he tips the bottle back for Sula to drink as soon as she is steady enough. Does Sula wish to resist the potion?
Not at all.
Okay, then
I
Dan
feel like
feeds
an arrow.
Turns
Dan
out it was poison.
feeds it to her, and she heals. Oops, that's all right. Here, actually, that looks really bad. I had one of the raiders heal you. You heal six damage.
I never understood why you would say damage.
You heal 6 hit points. You've taken
Heal
so
6
much damage, so
Yes,
you
I
heal
get
some
it.
of it back.
You get hit again. He's now at -6.
The other raider fires an arrow at Huckleberry, and she takes 6 damage. We've got to kill the little one before reinforcements arrive. Wake up! Oh, he runs over here, bangs on the window, and he
Who?
says, "Wake up, you lazy bastards!"
Oh god.
This isn't good.
Axel, your turn.
Actually,
Hundreds
I'm
of
jelly in
bandits
this
come
stuff. As
Isn't that one-
Axel's moving down, he kind of talks to the raging gnome and says, "I think you're the little one." And then he keeps moving down to there.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
I think is a proper amount of speed.
Yep.
Alright. And I think I'm within range, possibly,
You are barely within range.
for this. Okay. So I will fire another soul bolt at the one that is in range. Yes! All of these centuries of not having good rolls. Finally, I'm one-shotting people.
The
I don't even
soul
care if it
bolt-
does 2
the
damage.
soul bolt
It just
fires. It starts to thin out as it gets towards its destination, but it still takes him full, as he cannot dodge the giant projectile, and he falls. The guy looks behind him as the blue winks out, and he sees his friend fall. And he slams on the window some more. Wake up!
Sir, I hope you sincerely have more than just another couple of guards in there.
He says nothing. He does not give you an answer.
In Axel's response to his not answer, he will increase the glowing brightness of his hands.
More slamming. Like someone trying to be let into a door. Huckleberry, it is your turn.
Huckleberry will.
Alrighty.
If Jelly comes by me, I would probably give him the health potion I have if he needs it.
How much health am I at? 3? I'm at 3 health. Yeah, I do need that health potion.
Come hither.
Hey, I need your juicy goodness.
Okay.
Assuming he knows what it is, he does not resist Jelly taking it, nor does he resist Jelly drinking it for some reason.
The raging gnome runs over, reaches her hand into Axel's cloak, pulls up the health potion, and chugs it.
Axel kind of grabs onto his hood to prevent any kind of rustling, and just kind of lets it happen. He just kind of lays there.
You heal 7 hit points.
A please would be much more inviting next time, but take what I can get.
What you can get.
Thank you.
Don't you mean, thank you, sir? Perhaps we can continue this conversation later.
And it is Sula's turn.
Can I shot an arrow at this guy? Knocking the...
I. Let me see if if he has cover from where you are. No, that's a clear enough shot.
I mean, Sula's a pretty good shot as it is.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot that arrow.
I mean, she's got the range. It's just whether it's covered or not.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's what I thought. Okay.
Damn, we're probably
Sula
pretty well
fires an
today.
arrow that pegs the guy in the shoulder. The one that he was knocking with. He starts knocking with his other arm. I say knocking, it's more of a banging.
Desperation kind of thing.
Yeah.
Wake up!
Rohkar's Raider's sick.
Zeno, you never answered my question before. Do we have healing surges, or what is that?
That is
What's a healing surge?
We did.
How do we get it?
that is a 4th edition thing.
What are we playing?
Pathfinder, which is between 3.5 and 4.0.
Okay.
Occasionally called 3-point Pathfinder.
Yeah.
By me
3 point.
only.
Okay.
I use some
Only
of
as
the
you know.
I use some of the skills from
Mhm.
4th edition, like athletics is a 4th edition thing, but I use it
Mhm.
anyway.
Mhm. Yeah, I was just wondering. Because we need some of those, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, the thing about healing, well, because in 4th edition you deal a lot more damage on both sides, but you can also heal more often,
Mhm.
is the thing.
Yeah, I was wondering. I'm like, these people are level 1. How are they doing that? Why does he have 20 strength? Anyway.
Because we're also level.
You hear
Zeno knows.
groaning from this room that had all the
Doesn't
banging.
seem like a good.
And a man appears in the hallway, barely visible by Axel.
Axel is currently
What
squinting
is
his eyes.
all the
despite-
commotion? Stands up.
Oh god.
What are you
Axel
afraid
talks out
of,
of
Dan?
him.
Come on. You're a hero.
Me?
Yeah. What are you afraid of?
I'm assuming.
I was out of character. Jeez.
Dan's not afraid of anything. Except having,
Well, I can't have
on an average of 1 out of 16, if I had to put my current health at a numerical value.
Jeez.
Dan!
Can I go right here? And then peek around the door?
I don't see where here is. Yes, of
Thing.
course.
Okay, well I can't move my guy.
Oh, yeah, I took that away from you.
Yes, I know.
I'll give it back now.
Oh, I understand why. Because the floating.
You peer around the corner and you see a well-dressed man in furs carrying a glowing short sword with a fierce, annoyed, angry look upon his face.
Oh god.
That's
He is none other than an important NPC.
I'm assuming that giant shadow is your friend.
Talking to me?
Not you. Talking to the guy with the arrow in his hand still banging.
Shut up, you! And he turns around and he fires an arrow at Axel.
God dang it.
The arrow flies straight for him.
Zeno
and he...
fires an arrow at me.
Oh, fine.
No, I'm just kidding. If it misses me,
Hey,
don't
it
change
did miss you, but
Damn.
he fires an arrow at you. It comes screaming, and Axel turns. It goes straight through part of his cloak where Axel is not, and flies by harmlessly. Axel's
Feeling
up.
pretty badass right now.
You call that a ranged
let's
attack?
Pretty much. Axel will move, what is it? I can move down one, and then left one, and then that's one, and then this is two? I mean three?
Yes.
Okay. And then I will actually end up moving, well, you know what, I'm going to stay there, and then I'm going to fire a soul bolt at the man and have a snappy nothing.
Axel fires the
Then I
soul
will
bolt.
get snow in my eyes.
Axel runs by, trying to show off, and the guy is able to duck out of the way of the snow bolt, which shatters the window behind him, shooting glass into the room. You hear what is the in the room.
Well, I assume your friends are awake now.
Yes.
Obviously my plan the whole time.
It is Huckleberry's turn.
Alrighty.
Heikel.
Huckleberry now.
Huckleberry.
Alright. How many turns am I raging for?
You are on turn 8 out of 9.
Don't you rage until...
Oh, out of 9, okay. So...
How long till he can start raging again? Just as a
No,
question.
he's still. Oh, you need 24 hours of rest to get those rage points back.
That's no good.
Or no, 8 hours of rest to get those rage points back. But you're
Okay, that's
at rage
better.
8 out of 9.
Okay, so I can move and then charge. Yeah.
Yeah.
At this
I
guy.
suggest you fuck up the guy with the glowing sword.
I move like here, and then charge once again.
Who are you charging?
I want him to fly into the window.
Man.
Oh.
You hit him with the sharp side of your axe and lift him off the ground into the window, and he flops directly into this guy who stumbles.
That's me.
Oop, that is you. You don't go through the window.
Jelly clearly missed. Since the window's broken open and Jelly's like right there, do we get any more light of that or no?
Sure.
We did get.
Well, it is Sulatrix's turn.
Sula,
All the way up there in
you
the
got
north.
me on my knees. Sula.
Does what
I
she please.
1, 2, 3. 1, 3, 4, 5. I think I'm gonna
I
move.
love the smell of raging gnome in the morning.
Wait, is this a window?
Where at? Yes, that is a glass window.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I move here. And I skip my turn.
I'll allow you to see in there a bit more.
John Doe will throw down a face down and end his turn.
This guy runs past. And then he charges at Dan. Going here, actually.
Can I choose to do anything?
Huh?
Can I choose to do anything?
You could choose.
You can hope that your AC holds up.
You can choose to be
Okay.
handsome. Be handsome. Be handsome.
Do you hope that your AC holds up?
Well, can't I just, like, try to, like,
Answer the question.
I don't know, like, block him or something? Or, like, move out of the way?
Your armor class is both your moving out of the way, your armor, and your ability to block. So you are already doing those things.
Okay.
Especially as he comes up and swings his short sword, and Dan brings his up to parry and move it out of the way.
That badassness. Zeno, do attacks follow the same diagonal pattern as movement or no?
Generally.
Okay.
I think it's freaking Rohkar's turn.
This guy moves up. He moves out of the way of the door. He does not look well, but he fires a arrow at Dan anyway. It gets stuck in Dan's armor, and he doesn't feel it. You would have to break the glass first with a standard action.
Me?
No, I'm talking to
No,
John
he's
Doe,
talking-
who asked if
John
Sula
Doe.
could shoot him through the glass. This guy gets away from the body and shoots through the window. The arrow flies right over the gnome's hair. This guy runs forward and does a backslash with his short sword. You cannot open the window, they're not made to be opened. I've decided.
I have decided. John Doe, you got me on my knees. That sounded inappropriate. We're loading his picture currently.
The glowing weapon slides across Dan's armor as he moves just out of the way, and the tip leaves a gash that Dan does not feel. Dan is up.
Dan's too manly to feel pain.
What are you doing at my lodge?
What do you say? Say that again?
What are you doing
What are you
at my
doing?
lodge?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
I'll answer for you.
But I
Dying. Your turn.
can't afford to die.
We don't care how much gold you have on you. We'll take it all anyway.
Axel will say nothing.
Can I use Burning Hands and slash with my sword in the same turn? I have spell combat.
Are you level 2 yet?
No.
Then no. You can make one standard action, either a melee or a spell. And anything that has something in it is difficult terrain and you cannot shift into it.
Alright, well, I know these guys' turns are next. So I'm just gonna passionately, with the passion of my heart and my strength and everything combined, I charge at the guy and just try to tackle him to the freaking ground on top of this guy's corpse.
You can't do a charge. You can just do a grapple.
Okay, sure. But I want it to be like...
Hold on. To let you know, when you grapple, you can't have anything. You have to drop your weapon, so you have both hands free, and anybody with a weapon can attack you as an attack of opportunity because you don't have the improved grapple feat.
Okay.
I just want to let you know before you make your decisions.
Okay.
Axel says in character, Dan, retract what you're feeling.
Hey.
Axel the empath says, I know what you're feeling, and don't.
It's not okay. Okay.
There's still time.
Ooh, daddy.
I used the passion.
That was a lot of passion right there. I feel it.
I You're gonna have to listen to me.
Almost taste it.
I use the passion, and just like with a great cleave of my sword, go right through his collarbone, neck, shoulder.
Alright.
He's going for a
Use
counter
the
move.
passion.
Use the passion.
Passion,
Yeah.
passion, 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 passion. Come on, crit, 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 crit. Oh god.
That's right though.
It wasn't enough
I
passion.
did lots of damage.
Plus side. Yeah, it was max damage.
Dan swings with a passion, which is blocked by Rohkar's sword, and he spits the spittle, creating an ice circle as it hits the ground and shatters. You've got to do better than that.
The
This
light
one
starts
moves
to
back and fires an arrow at the gnome.
That's a lot
It
of
hits
people.
the gnome. It zooms into the gnome's hair and hits her in the head. She takes 4 damage.
Oh. I can only imagine the extremely creepy look that he's giving them right now with an arrow in his head and the fact that he's still standing. Like just blood running down. Blood
Axel,
running
your
down this
turn.
raging gnome's eyes. Excuse me, my good sir. I'd suggest you look over here instead. And I will, not without moving, I will try and fire a rapid shot, and hopefully with the -2.
They also
Well,
have cover
miss
flying through
completely.
that window.
No. I'm aiming at the ones by Dan.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I believe I can hit both of them.
You can hit both of them. Are you going to do one each or 2 on one?
Eh. I'm going to do. I'm going to do, if the first one kills him, then I'm going to throw the other one at the other guy. But
So,
if not, then I'm just going to do both.
both
can I
on the
do
big
that or
guy
no?
then?
Technically, oh, okay, well, yeah. You know
Both
what,
on the
let's just
big
do-
guy unless you
both
kill
on the
him,
big
in which case you want the second one to go to the weaker guy.
Yeah,
Got it.
okay. Ready, go. Oh.
Ah. Sadly, you don't
Yeah,
have
but-
improved critical on your soul bolt, but 2 blue arcs come screaming for the guy, and he turns around just in time to see them both hit him. He curses.
Hello, my good sir.
How many of them are you?
What?
How many are you? How many of...
Well,
Blah, blah, blah. Another arrow goes through Huckleberry's hair. Huckleberry's turn. And
Wow,
she
my
is
hair
suddenly exhausted.
oh.
She stops raging, has to take a
Jealous
deep
Lou's
breath,
loud.
and is now feeling the effects of exhaustion.
Oh man, I feeling funny. Oh.
Come to think of it,
You
we've never
can only
seen-
move. You can only move at half speed, and you cannot charge.
Is there any other minuses?
You're taking minuses to your strength, your dexterity, and a little bit to your constitution, which has already been added back.
So I'm going
You lose 2 hit points, actually.
oh, okay. So I'm just gonna move.
Doesn't that put him at 0? Oh.
No, he was at 6, and now he's at 2. And now he's at 4.
So I'm just gonna move towards this guy and just normally attack with all those minuses
Right there.
Wait, can you move that far?
right there. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, yeah, you can move here. You can move here. You can move
Yeah.
there, or you can move here to flank. Or
I
the
can-
right here would be.
Is there flanking in this?
Yes.
Okay, I'll flank then,
Okay, so you flank.
and then
Go ahead and roll your battle axe tired.
I don't think I have that.
Okay,
Is it-
sorry, great axe tired.
I don't think I have that.
Yeah, you do.
Is
I may have
is it
added
it's
it in the
probably
last
one of
couple
the
of
ones
minutes.
Oh, you did. Ha!
That's convenient.
Convenience. Okay. Oh god.
Oh wow.
That is horrible.
Huckleberry's swing has been weakened, and it scrapes against the back of the guy's armor as he's spinning around, seeing all of you surround him on all sides. He curses. Sula's up. Sula pops around the corner and fires at him.
For the worst attack I've ever done.
If I
Mr.
take a
Pac-Man.
step, if I take a step to the right and shoot, do I get a sneak attack?
Roll a stealth roll. And you can move one step to the right.
Let me see myself. Stealth. 5. Okay. Turn.
Dun, 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 dun,
Zed-
dun,
Red.
dun.
Okay.
Oh wow.
You do not know whether or not he saw you.
Trips on a log.
Well, wait. You just rolled 1d20. It's supposed to be 1d20 plus your stealth, which is...
Sorry.
It's okay.
5.
Yes. So we'll just have it be 11. So you still don't know.
Okay.
And so
I'm
roll your
using
attack
my-
with your sneak attack damage.
This?
God.
Oh, that was your stealth. You just roll your
No, that
longbow. Longbow regular. There you go. Sula fires an arrow. He turns around, slashes with his sword. After being hit by Dunworth, or almost hit by Dunworth, he turns around, swinging his sword, and knocks the arrow to the side midair.
Damn.
this guy's a bit of a badass.
Wow, that's nice.
He says, "Human first, gnome, hood, fox."
Fuck. What do you mean hood?
The guy next to him swings, and as Dan is locked in combat with Rohkar, he takes a full blow to his side, and he takes 5 damage and falls.
Yeah,
What?
God
can I
damn
I'll
it.
just type. Okay. I said, I little like, I don't have time for you.
He then
Dan blacks out and rushes back to the Pokemon Center.
Dim dim
This
dim
guy
dim dim dim
then-
dim dim dim.
stands on top of your body. Actually, he moves up and then this way.
Good sir, I'd suggest you do not get close to me.
This one looks around for which one is the gnome and fires at the one he thinks is the gnome. It goes right over the gnome's head.
I'm so short.
Seems to have forgotten he is a gnome.
This one moves
Dang.
back.
Expecting position named.
An arrow whizzes by Axel's hood.
I'll deal with you guys later. Wait your turn.
This guy shifts and begins to cast a spell. Huckleberry, you get an attack of opportunity.
Oh. So
Beat
just
the
a normal
fuck out of
attack?
him.
Attack
Yeah,
while
you just get a normal attack.
exhausted?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Exhausted attack. Where is it? Tired. Bam. Woo!
Whoa.
Pretty good.
That was pretty good for being tired.
You just saved Dan's life.
Ah.
Dan's dead?
How
Uh,
cute.
Or not dead?
Does anybody have knowledge arcane?
I do, but I'm dead.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm pretty loud for
You-
that person.
Roll a knowledge.
You don't think he
arcane.
could just kind of like...
No, roll one anyway.
Use
regardless
the
of-
Roll
leverage.
it anyway.
Double X, roll anyway.
Roll it double X.
What? Seriously?
Yeah, roll it anyway.
Okay.
Axel does not.
Holy
have knowledge
jeez, I get a
arcane.
+7 to it.
Holy cheese.
Don't tell me now. Out of the cards.
Not too bad.
Well, good thing he had that +7.
You felt the effects of an evil spell called Death Knell that instantly kills a dying creature to power its caster.
Whoa.
What?
But the effects fade away and you go back into your almost resting sleeping state as Huckleberry drops the guy to the ground with a tired, almost lazy swing.
Just
Yeah,
like
lazy swing.
lifts the axe
Does
with
almost
the-
max damage.
lifts the axe up, just like with the power of gravity.
I
How
kind of
big
think
is
it like
that?
the axe is really heavy, so it just goes. Eh.
Like all the effort is to lift it up, and then it just falls.
Dan, roll a Constitution check.
Okay. Wait. I can't figure my fort is 5. Okay, suddenly I can't hear myself.
I can still hear you.
Can you hear me? I can hear.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can.
Oh wow.
It's a
Can I roll
it's a
perception
Constitution check. It's a +3.
Yeah. Yeah. I rolled it.
Zeno, can I roll a perception check to see if I saw any changes in Double X kind of his state from the arcane magic, or just in general?
yes,
Or
roll a
no?
perception.
Would that not cover it? That's not good enough.
You notice the man's hands start to glow purple. Dan's body began to twitch slightly, but then the glowing stopped when Huckleberry kind of cleaved him a lot, and he fell to the ground, the magic fading away, and
Cleaved him.
Dan coughing up a little bit more blood, but you don't think it was from the spell.
Okay.
How would
By the
Publix
way-
die next episode?
Another arrow flies towards Axel. He notices out of the corner of his eye and kind of shifts, letting it pass right in front of his nose.
Being very badass
Ninja
right now.
dodge.
Axel's turn.
Let's see. Axel is still kind of wary because he actually does not know exactly what the magic did, but it's not the top thing on his mind, so he's going to do a rapid shot and hit the first guy, and if it kills the first guy, then it will go towards the other guy, but if not, then it will just do both shots towards the one guy.
Roger.
Roger, roger.
Roger, roger.
The first one does in fact go straight through him. You switch targets, aiming for the second one, who manages to slide just out of the way. It hits the pile of logs and bursts them, making them go everywhere.
Murder the guy.
Damn. Sorry, Sula.
This one. An arrow goes wide past Axel.
Wait, this
Oh,
guy's
thank
still
God.
standing?
He's still alive.
Huckleberry, it's your turn.
Zeno, we better get a fuck ton of experience from this.
For activating all the encounters at the same time? I hope so.
I can't really do much because they're all in there. Might as well just.
Well, you
Welcome to my
you can
world.
kill this guy.
Constantly at 1
You
HP.
did.
As a
Oh
melee
yeah, there's
attack.
that guy. Oh yeah, I'll just move and attack.
Oh yeah.
Here, let me
Make more
move it
jelly
over
gun.
to you.
Is Jelly hiding underneath the dead body?
Yeah. I crawled underneath
Hey,
him.
Phil.
Huckleberry army crawls underneath the.
Underneath the two halves. Blah!
There.
The slow swing is dodged by the raider. Sulatrix's turn.
Murder him!
Mm,
Go stealth and shoot him for the crits.
yeah.
I pretty much picture it like Vayne. Tumble fire.
Activates ultimate.
Activates ulti,
That's a
tumble
lot
fire.
cooler.
Oh,
A lot cooler than I
wow.
thought it was.
Ooh. Okay, so move up to half speed.
Well, now
Or-
it's 10
or
times
not
cooler
move at
than
all.
we even considered.
And roll 1d6.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah!
Sula
That's a headshot. All
rolls.
3 marks right there.
I'm gonna say you move by the well, because you can stay where you were actually. Sula seems to vanish from everybody's view, and then an arrow tip comes out the front of the guy's jerkin. He looks down, grabs the tip with his hand, and then slumps forward, falling flat on his face.
Bullseye.
Can we see Sula anymore? Can we still see Sula?
You
or
can
no?
see her now. You notice where the arrow came from.
Okay. Axel will just kind of stare blankly at her, and
You hear a
hopefully that doesn't cause
you
her.
you hear a yell from inside. Dan,
That's
roll a
no
death
good.
save, which is a Constitution.
Say.
Death save. Woohoo.
Oh. He said
Dan
save.
loses another hit point, continuing
I would
to
say
slowly bleed out on the
approximately.
floor.
-5.
Maybe we should just let him die.
Shut up. So mean.
Axel's just kind of disappointed, though somewhat humored that despite the fact that you're still bleeding out and coughing up violent amount of blood, you still have this bizarre fourth wall kind of conversation going about with you.
All of a sudden, a arrow hits Axel on the side of the neck, and he takes 7 damage.
Wow.
You are now staggered, and can only take 1 standard
One
or
job.
1 move action.
One job. Kite for your life. God.
I've been
Axel
kiting
is-
all day long.
Axel is up.
Just the freaking supports are left. One job.
Okay, so I'm gonna use, I can only move once? Or
You
one
can
space?
either move or attack. You can't do both.
Okay, okay. So Axel will move over here, kind of, just kind of ducking behind like the door for now.
Okay. So you want to take cover behind
And-
that?
Yeah. Just
Okay.
kind of bleeding out and tending to his wound. That has that giant arrow.
This guy comes out the door with his arrow. Rohkar's dead! Rohkar's dead! And he runs this way.
Oh god.
Huckleberry's turn.
Alrighty.
From the south, you hear something to the effects of the Old English. Oh, fuck this.
Wait, I can't. Oh, God. I'm just gonna walk into the house.
No.
Dragging her axe, leaving like a giant cut in the floor.
Wait, how far can I move?
You can move up to 60 feet. You know that the door they
Excellent.
came out of is this one to the south.
Axel attempts to say something, but
Okay.
he is a bit too hurt by the arrow and just kind of stutters instead.
So you have 2 more spaces you can move if you want to. Or is that as far as you're going?
Jelly,
Um,
Jelly, go kill the people in the thing.
I don't have much health.
We know they're
Jellymon, go!
I'm over there,
there.
Okay.
and that's all I'm doing.
Sula,
But
you're
you
up.
don't know what's over there? Sula, save us!
Can I tend to
Floop Samantha.
Yes, you can roll a heal check on Dan.
Don't worry
You
about
have to,
me.
you
I
have to be
can
next to
survive
him.
approximately 5 more turns.
You have to. It's a bad man. Help us. You have to move next to him and then roll a heal check, which is 1d20 plus 1.
Am I able to roll a heal check to like try and heal myself or no?
No,
that
you're
not
not
work?
dying. This is to stabilize. Sula tries to
No, I
tend
know,
to
but
Dan's wounds, but after crawling over the log, she can't seem to stop the bleeding. There's been a lot.
There's a lot of blood.
Oh
I
my
mean,
god,
like in our
Dan!
character sheets, what does heal do?
Heal is to stop a bleeding creature, to help save with a poison, or to take care of oneself or others during an extended rest.
Okay.
You do not get the extended rest if you're doing so. A unarmed man comes out and runs towards the west. Dan, roll a Constitution save.
Dun 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 dun. Dramatic Dan time.
Dramatic. Dun dun.
Chug,
Oh.
chug, chug, chug.
Yay.
Well, that's better than before.
Sadly, you've lost enough blood that does not beat this check.
Oh god.
Say what?
The more health you lose, the harder the check becomes.
Oh,
Am I able to move and
Another
do a
unarmed coughing man comes out and runs this way. Oops, not you. You. Thank you. It is Axel's turn.
Axel will yell out to Huckleberry that he suggests that we do a tactical retreat, and then we'll
Now we
actually
decide
take
this?
well, yeah.
Well, yeah.
I said this at the
And then,
beginning of
he
the
will-
fight.
Well, we had 2 health potions and a not dead you at the time, so. Anyway, he'll start rummaging through the general guy's thing for the glowing dagger, which he will put away.
Well, the glowing short sword, it has stopped glowing.
Okay.
Take it in here.
But it is a very good make. You also find several things on him. You see a scroll, some oil. His armor is very nice. He's got a very fancy cloak, of course. You see a ring of keys on him. There's a spell book on him as well. A
So we'll
unholy
take all
symbol.
of that.
An unholy symbol of a god. Well, so far you just looked through his stuff because
Okay.
you can't rummage and well, I mean, I guess you can take the short sword. Yeah, you can put the short sword. No, his holster's on his belt. His
Okay,
sheath is
so
on his
right
belt.
now right now I can only look through all of his stuff, but next turn I'll be able to take it.
Yeah, you've got your hand on
Okay.
the short sword, but you've noticed like a bunch of other things as well.
Okay. How much does Axel know about unholy things?
Do you have knowledge religion?
Like, I don't think so. I mean, like,
then
does
you
he
don't know
enough to
which
be
god
like,
this belongs to. You just know that in general, you know the general knowledge of. Oh, this is one of the unholy symbols.
He wouldn't know if it would have any bizarre effect on Dan for some reason.
Most likely not.
I don't.
Most
Okay.
clerics carry some sort of unholy symbol, and that's where they get their magic abilities, or so they say.
Can you guys hear the
And he
fan?
would.
No.
And he,
Okay.
so he definitely wouldn't be able to know if it was like a good or bad thing to keep with him, right?
He would not know that. No.
Okay. He will wait for Dan to recess it. To tell him if this is a nice thing or not. Which Dan will say, "Don't touch that, you idiot," and then throw it off into the river, of which it then is absorbed by a fish, becomes a monster fish, and then eats us all. End of campaign.
He comes back when you're level
Your mom.
4 and rapes you. Huckleberry's turn.
Alrighty. So we
The
returning.
level 4 fish.
The level
It was
4
up
fish.
to you to decide.
What?
I suggested it, but you're still inside, so.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's a good idea. As I am low health and I am exhausted. So, let's go.
Will we ever be able to come back here or no?
Well, so far Dan's still bleeding, so you need to help fix that first.
Oh yeah.
And
should
yes, you can
try
definitely
and
come back to this
stabilize it.
location.
So let's go and rest or something.
We have to stabilize down first. You should try to do that, Huckleberry.
Okay.
And yes, these three that are running in the opposite direction are all unarmed. They do not have weapons.
Wait, the three in the house.
They also seem very sick.
The three in the house.
The three in the house do not have weapons, and they are coughing as they run.
Well, is there
Well, there's
anyone...
two in the house and one outside us.
There's
a
I see a
mysterious
big orc
voice that we
guy
heard
there.
from before.
You see a what?
Yeah, we heard another voice. An orc guy.
What?
But we
That
we
was
don't
this
see
guy.
it, but we see it.
Yeah, that was Rohkar.
No.
Oh.
Right here.
You have not heard from that person at all whatsoever. And should not be considering that in your metagame.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Sula is up.
I thought they were running towards someone, and I thought they said something.
Whose
They said
turn
Rohkar is dead, and then they exclaimed Rohkar is dead, and they started running. Oh, and they also said fuck this.
Can Axel retract his statement now that he realizes that they are unarmed and in fact running away? Because I thought that
Yeah.
they
You
were
can't
actually
retract your statement, but you can add to it.
okay. Wait, are they running from us?
It seems so.
Quick, look menacing. Roll an intimidation check.
I'm rolling an intimidate check right now. Here comes. Roll 1d20 plus 1. I think is my thing. I'll have a character sheet coming. I make a funny noise but cough on some.
That's exactly how it would sound if you rolled that much.
Sula is up.
I'm slowly becoming delirious. Wait, did Jelly not roll the stabilization thing, or did I miss that?
He has not rolled it yet.
I don't know. What do I roll? I don't know.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
1d20 plus 1.
Oh, okay.
Pardons, I did not hear you with all the,
Give me the good stuff, Jelly. Give me the good treatment.
There we go.
Jelly is able to stabilize Dan and he stops bleeding, but he's still at -6.
Yay.
Okay, Zeno.
Wait,
Of character.
Yes.
why was the 13 not enough for Dan, but enough for Jelly?
Because he's rolling death saves, she's rolling a heal check.
Oh, okay. I understand that.
And what is this out of character?
Can I move inside the house right around, let me say, here? Okay. Then shoot an arrow at this guy, but
Sure.
not to hit him, but to intimidate him, saying like, "Don't you move," something like that.
Well, you've
Can
already
I do
rolled a
that?
heal check, which is a standard action, so you can't make
Didn't roll a
another
heal
attack
check?
roll.
What?
Oh,
didn't roll a
Huckleberry
heal
rolled
check.
one. Oh, my
Yeah,
pardon.
yeah.
1,000 pardons. Yeah, Huckleberry stabilized Dan. Yes, and Sula, you can move there, and you can shoot an arrow to... you want to intimidate him to stop moving, I suppose?
Yes. Yes.
So, roll an intimidate check instead of a attack roll. And the intimidate check is going to be a +9.
Damn.
1d20 plus 9.
Even if you fumble and shoot yourself in the head, I'd still stop. That +9. Oh, fuck.
The arrow flies right in front of his face, and he takes a few steps back. This one, however, keeps running.
Pansy! Axel yells as he coughs up blood again.
Should we keep one alive?
Dan, you are stable and no longer dying.
I think that's what
This one turns
John Doe's doing
around,
right
Okay.
backs up, and runs.
There you Zeno.
Axel,
Yeah,
you're
ruined
up.
my strategy.
Alright, I will continue to take the things from him since I'm already here.
Okay. So I'm assuming you will not be pursuing these three?
Axel certainly won't be.
Anybody else?
You.
No.
Dan, would you like to... Okay.
Yes, I would.
Dan's dead body starts floating up in the air and...
Oh, Dan's still passed out. Dan's not awake yet. You
Even
hear...
if he was, Axel would just gonna crack him across the head.
Take 1 damage.
You hear a scream.
Just... Dang.
You hear a scream and you hear excited talking to the southwest.
Mm.
Mm.
So wait, what did I get from the person? Just so I know.
So, as you're looking through, there is a scroll. Looks like a magic scroll. You don't know what it is of. You see some things of oil. His leather, studded leather, is masterwork. He has a dagger, which is normal. He has a light crossbow, which has 10 bolts in it. He has a masterwork short sword that Axel has already taken. He has a very expensive looking cloak. Might seem magical. He has a good, very fine set of thieves' tools. He also has a ring of keys on his belt. He has a spell book that has a different holy symbol, that has a different symbol on it than the one that he carries. It seems like a wizard's spell book rather than a cleric's. Because clerics don't have scroll books. A wooden holy symbol or unholy symbol. And that is everything you find.
And is there a combined weight or something of all that that I may or may not be able to take?
Most of these things are really light, except for the light crossbow, the studded leather. Spellbook has
armor?
some weight to it.
Damn twitches. Alright, so the magic scroll doesn't really weigh anything. The oil pieces, the things of oil. Because I plan on taking pretty much everything except for the crossbow and the crossbow bolts.
For yourself?
For now, yeah, for myself.
Because we party loot.
Hmm?
We party loot in this group.
Oh, okay. Well, I was just taking it for now, only because, like, I was gonna give Dan the spell book, but obviously he's unconscious, so I'm not gonna leave it under his pillow at night. Okay, well, Axel wants the cloak, so if we're doing this turn by turn, Axel takes the cloak first.
Okay.
What kind of armor is it?
It's masterwork
Masterwork.
studded leather armor.
Oh, that sounds good.
Alright, so Jelly's taking the masterwork armor. I already have the masterwork short sword right now, right?
Yes, and I'm going to take away the turn order. You hear some excited yelling to the southwest, continued. You hear pleading, almost.
Wait, pleading from
You
the
also
south
hear
as well.
what you assume is a female demonic voice. And then one splash.
One splash?
Yep. Then you hear 2 more splashes.
Okay. So since we're not on turn order anymore, Axel will take the ring of keys that he found in his hand, not really knowing what to do with them yet, but just so that he has them, and starts slowly walking into the back, kind of like peeks in here to see what he finds. Make sure that there's no like hidden anybody else.
You walk in the door, you find nothing except for a bleeding out man on the floor covered in glass, and 4 empty, unkempt beds. The smell and air in here is really thick, and you feel like coughing even standing in here. If you spend a lot of time in here, you may feel as if you might get sick.
I think we
Well,
should
smelling the
leave.
smell, Axel will kind of look at everybody else and question if they're going to walk with me or not.
Dan twitches.
He won't say
I'm
anything,
gonna
but
stay with them.
well, yeah. Okay. So Jelly will be on point with me, hopefully, or what's her name? All right. So we can't get into any of these right now, right? Are they like locked, or is that just because we can't see?
They're just closed doors. I can open them for you if you want to open the door.
Alright, well, Axel's just going to be peeking his head into some of these rooms to see if there's any, like, noticeable, like, crates of chests or anything like that would...
Inside this small room is just a bunk. Hold on, that might be one of the ones with a chest in it. There is a chest in this room.
Axel will go towards the chest, try to open it, and if that doesn't work, he'll use the keyring.
Okay, it is locked. Axel tries all the keys on the keyring. None of them work.
Axel gets mad and tries to blow off the chest with his soul bolt. With a... he'll make it... what is it? Like...
Bludgeoning.
What is it called?
Bludgeoning.
Yeah, bludgeoning. Thank you.
It is still going to deal significant damage to most likely ruin some of the items in the chest.
Well, Axel realizes this with his anger and it just keeps going away. Still wondering if anybody's
me
going to
move the
come
camera
walk
on.
around.
Let me move the
Maybe
camera
hopefully
on so
Jelly
zoom out a little
was
bit.
not.
So
Jelly?
they starts walking in.
Oh wait, doesn't he have like a lockpick kit?
Oh, a kitchen. Oh, I found a bed. Fine.
Axel's
Inside,
actually
Hold on,
just
hold on.
might...
Go slowly, go
Axel-
slowly. Go slowly.
Doesn't that guy
Inside
have a
this-
lockpick?
He did,
Inside
but,
this
right
much larger room here that Axel is in, it seems to be the finest room he's been in so far. And there is a chest in this room as well. There are 3 doors to this room, one of which is right there. And a sturdy
Axel will
bed
try
is
and-
heaped with blankets nearby the window. It has actually the most blankets is on this bed.
Oh, look at this room.
Jelly will then dive into the
There
bed.
is a chest in this room.
Ah, join me,
He will
Axel.
try all
Join
the
me,
keys on the
Axel.
chest. Axel will just kind of ignore him and open the chest attemptedly, which he assumes is this thing right here.
The second
That's
key
kinda
that he
like-
tries opens the chest.
Cool beans.
It has a gold ingot carved with a
Oh.
royal seal on it.
Oh. That's...
He actually
Memorable.
recognizes this as a Taldan royal seal, which the last time he saw a Taldan seal was on the breastplate of a completely frozen statue of a man.
Oh.
One
Oh,
of Lady
yeah, now I
Argentina's
remember.
guards.
Actually,
A
kind
spyglass, a silver lady's ring, 3 shards of a tiger's eye gemstone, each worth a very small amount, a fine pair of leather riding boots of elven make, a silver dagger with a hidden compartment in the hilt, and inside that little hidden compartment is a small dose of a poison, which is unidentifiable,
Oh.
and a leather portfolio that has several pieces of parchment in it, all 4 of which are scrolls that you cannot identify.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
Sula keeps Dan company as he lies on the patio covered in some snow and wind, bleeding but no longer dying.
Okay. Let's see. So Axel then makes his way to this... Actually, no. He goes through this door first.
And Uncle Jelly goes... I mean,
Axel
Huckleberry
goes
goes
through
through
that
this one. There's nothing in this one.
It seems
To
to be
answer-
another small bedroom that has a winter blanket on the bed.
Oh, very nice.
There's another
Uh,
chest.
To answer Double X's question, like I was trying to, but anyway, I know I had the lockpick kit, but I'm going to search through all the rooms to see if there's any hidden keys that I can find at all before I try to pick the lock or something like that. So,
Wait, you could try use one of the other keys on the thing.
no, I used all the keys on the keyring.
On
I
the...
will try and open this door now.
Door is unlocked. You see a...
Jelly comes with,
Stop moving.
jelly comes with you.
About time.
That is the token layer. And you see a half-orc female over the stew. Over the fire is a cauldron which she is stirring with a ladle. And she turns. Soup? And that's where we'll end today's session.
Yes, please. I want some soup. I want some soup.
Nope. You're over here. Don't make me take away your privileges.
No.
Oh, your privileges as a gnome person.
Oh, my rights.
Thank you.
My rights.
Players for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. And thank you, John Doe, for filling in for Sibo Tricks.
Yeah,
Thanks,
you're welcome.
John.
Anytime.
Turns out tricks aren't only just for kids.
Oh.
Oh,
How will Dan die next time? Find out.
it's so...
Will Dan wake up? We'll actually
we'll see
open the
next time.
box. What flavor soup is the soup? All this and more can be answered on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball.